Today on my climb to rank 1, I'll be playing Mono Green Food. This deck uses a large food package to gain card advantage via Wicked Wolf, feasting Troll King and Trail Crumbs, while producing additional food with Guild Goose, Witch's Oven, and also feasting Troll King. The deck also gains card advantage via the Great Henge and Bonder's Enclave, also using Lovestruck Beast and Kazandu Mammoth to gain access to the Great Henge, also feasting Troll King. The deck also includes 2 Thrashing Brontodon and 1 Kugla the Titan Ape as artifact and enchantment removal, and some Tangled Floral Hedrons for ramp/additional lands, 1 Scavenging Ooze in the main deck for Graveyard Hate. Sideboard contains 2 Chainwave Arachnids and 3 Mirror Shields for rogues, 2 Ramthroughs and 2 Primal Mites as additional removal, 3 Scavenging Ooze for additional Graveyard Hate, 2 Thrashing Brontodons to add to the artifact enchantment removal, and 1 Vivian Monsters Advocate for the grindier matchups. That's going to be all for the deck, and I hope you enjoy the video. Game 1, I'm going to be on the play. Pretty awkward hand. We only have a Witch's Oven for an early play, 2 Troll Kings and a Great Henge. It's not really going to help, so we're going to mull. Another 1-lander. A Lovestruck Beast makes the hand better, but still not good enough to keep 1 land. This hand is fine. Going to keep. Going to throw away the Hedron and the Witch's Oven. So if we draw land, we can use Wicked Wolf. And we already have a 1 and a 3 drop in Lovestruck Beast. Okay, we got our 4th land. Hopefully we can now start drawing some spells. Opponent seems to be playing Gruul. Actually, Temur. Okay, not the best draw. So we're gonna attack with the 1/1 first. Very low likelihood that he decides to trade with Lotus Cobra. Hopefully we just kill it next turn with Wicked Wolf. Okay, 2nd Cobra. Opponent's gonna gain a lot of mana here. Okay, Bone Crusher, that's not that bad. Seems like he did not have a Beanstalk Giant, since it was free with double Lotus Cobra. Okay, now we also have a play for next turn thanks to Castle. This turn we're just gonna kill a Cobra so it doesn't get out of control. Next turn land Troll King, start attacking with Wicked Wolf. Okay, white mana, interesting. Could be splashing for Kenrit. Okay, land Troll King. Now attack with the Wicked Wolf. I don't want to deal additional damage here because I want to keep the 3 food to attack with Troll King next turn so I can bring it back. Winota. Interesting. So opponent does not have a great attack here. Let's see what he hits. Another Winota, okay. That's just 4 damage. And a Basri's Lieutenant. So I'm definitely killing the Cobra here. And this is gonna make a Knight. So it will trigger Winota next turn. But I think I just need to take that. I can't kill either of these creatures because of Indestructible. Next turn he's gonna get to use the Knight. But I'm also gonna get back Troll King. And I also found a Tangled, so the Lovestruck Beast could attack if I wanted to. But I think the Wicked Wolf is fine attacking. If the opponent blocks, I'm fine training a food for the Knight. That means he can't use Winota. I'm also gonna play out the Floral Creature. Play out my last land. Another Basri's Lieutenant. You could have put the counter on the Knight, So there's the Kenrit I was talking about. So block the Kenrit just so I don't take damage. Brontodon is not especially helpful. So I guess I'm attacking with both Troll King and Lovestruck Beast. He doesn't have a non-human to attack with here. And if he double blocks, I'll kill the Basri's without the counter. That way he doesn't get any knights. Okay, Innkeeper gets to draw a card off of Bone Crusher. Okay, so I'm fine trading for Kenrit here. I don't want to trade with this because that gives him another creature for Winota. Another land, not too helpful. Gonna keep this one in my hand. Gonna keep Lovestruck Beast back to block the Bone Crusher. Okay, another Innkeeper. Selfless Savior. Actually attacking with Winota. Okay. Hits a Giant Killer. So I'm guessing the opponent does have another Winota in his hand, but I can't do much about that. So I'm just gonna eat his Winota and kill his Bone Crusher. Or he's just gonna use his Savior. I'm also fine with that. That means one less creature next turn for Winota. Great Henge, a bit late. So now if he taps this down, I jump here. He has 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm dead. Yep, and the opponent sees lethal. I can only gain 2 life with the Henge. And opponent also has Bone Crusher Giant, so that's going to be lethal. Okay, we're going to bring in all the removal spells here. Cut the Brontodons. The Witch's Ovens are not necessary. I guess the Ooze is less. Guess I'll bring in some Brontodons. Okay, on the play. Pretty good hand. This time I'm prepared for his Winota. Ram Through is going to be great against him. So make a token. Turn 2, either play this tapped or play it for 2 mana. So it looks like I'm going to be playing it out, because that gives me an option to play Kugla 1 turn earlier. I'm not going to attack here. I don't want to trade 1 damage here, because I don't want to block. But if he decides to attack, I'm completely fine with a trade. So now I can attack with my 1/1 because I'll have Lovestruck Beast to block. Now I just need 1 more land, then I unlock Kugla and Feasting Troll King. I also have Primal Might for his Lovestruck Beast, so I can start attacking. Opponent does not have the land, since this is going to come into play tapped. Not getting a red source. Okay, that's a great draw. Can attack with Lovestruck in the token, and after combat play the Troll King. And I think the opponent's chances of winning here are pretty slim. Okay, still no red. Gonna play Kugla now, kill the Lovestruck Beast. Attack for lethal here, so he needs to block with the 1/1. Yeah, that's gonna be it. No changes to the sideboard. So this hand has 2 lands, Lovestruck Beast and a Ram Through with Henge. I'm gonna keep this on the draw. If I was on the play, I would definitely mulligan this hand. But on the draw, if we can hit 1, maybe 2 lands, this hand is gonna be great. There's 1 land. I'm gonna start with making a token, not playing this tap it, because if I draw 1 more land, I wanna play this on 2. So I did not hit the land. So first I'm gonna attack for 1, see if he Bone Crushes. He does not. I'm gonna play the Floral, tap and pass. Next turn I have a Lovestruck Beast. No play from the opponent. Interesting. So go Lovestruck Beast. Next turn if I hit a land, I have Henge into Ram Through. The opponent's deck does also have some expensive cards in it. There's Winota. So no land, so I'm just gonna Ram Through here. Play Goose, so I can play Henge next turn for sure. Attack for 6. Okay, and this is gonna be Kenrith. Nope, no play. Again. Play out the Henge. Play the Floral as a land. I want to keep 2 mana up for the Ram Through. And I do have Lethal next turn with potentially double removal spell. Crow and War. I have the Brontodon, but I won't be able to attack here. Okay, just gonna play out the Brontodon. Destroy the War. Play out my Oven so he doesn't get to use War on Lovestruck Beast a second time. And pass the turn. Maria's Call. So I have Lethal here. Ram Through 1 token. And then Wicked Wolf the second one. No need for food here. And attack for Lethal. That's gonna be it for game 1. Game 2 on the play. I'm gonna keep. Have a great hand here. Might play out the turn 2 Mammoth depending on what I'm playing against here. Okay. So it looks like I won't be playing out the Mammoth. Don't really want to play it out against Black-Red. They can just remove it for 2 mana and then I lose 1 food from casting it and 1 food from not making one from Goose. So I'm just gonna wait and make one end of turn. Okay, so this is the Jund's Sacrifice deck. Okay, luckily I drew a Trail of Crumbs here. And I'm not gonna play out my second Goose. Actually should have played a Mammoth, that was my mistake. If I was already gonna play a land and not play Goose. I don't want to play a second Goose because then he can just claim the Fame and kill it with the Weaponize. Same goes with the Mammoth. That's why it was a good thing I drew the Trail of Crumbs. Okay, Kroxa. Gonna get rid of the other Mammoth here. I don't really need to. And I'm quite likely to get some more lands with this Goose and Trail of Crumbs. There's Village Rites. Okay, eat a food. Found a Lovestruck Beast. I already have a Henge, I don't think I need a second copy. I'm gonna make a token with Lovestruck Beast and play him out. So now I have the mana to play the Great Henge. We'll see if he uses the Claim to Fame and kills my Lovestruck and my Goose. Then most likely I'll play out my Mammoth. He also does not have double red for Kroxa currently. Okay, just Bloodchief's Thirst. So he doesn't have the claim. Hopefully we can find a Troll King here. Okay, Bonders, that's also fine. So just gonna go with Mammoth, play out the Bonders and pass. So depending on what the opponent plays, I'm either gonna make a food end of turn or use this food to get an additional card. Elspeth's Nightmare. Looks like I'll be using the food. A Wicked Wolf. That's nice. Shade, okay. Now we get to slam the Great Henge. We can also Wicked Wolf the Shade, since it becomes a 4/4 with the Great Henge. Find the Brontodon for Weaponize the Monster. Get in for 6. And the opponent does not have enough cards in graveyard for Kroxa, nor does he have double red. Okay, there's green mana for Korvold. Soul Shatter, getting rid of my Wicked Wolf. Plays out the Shade from his graveyard. So let's try and find the Troll King here. There he is. Also found an Oven, excellent. Now he can't exile my Troll King. Get in for 6. Final chapter of Elspeth's Nightmare resolves, getting rid of my graveyard. Okay, another Kroxa from hand. Gonna pitch one of my 2 Brontodons. So he's gonna use Weaponize the Monsters most likely to sack Kroxa and deal 2 damage somewhere. Or he might have another Village Rites. Okay, another Village Rites it is. Okay. Onto the sideboard. Boarding the Scavenging Ooze for Kroxa. Vivian. Sideboard out the Brontodons, the Kula, and the 1 Lovestruck Beast. That's gonna be it for the sideboard. Game 2, opponent on the play. Decent hand, it's a bit slow. I do have Florals and Goose to try and ramp to the Troll King. And the Mammoths are also going to be great if I draw Henge. I think I should start by playing 1 Floral tapped. I definitely don't want to play both of them out, since then I'm just trading lands for removal. So here, I'm going to get rid of one of my Troll Kings. I can bring it back once I cast the first one. There's a land, so I'm gonna go Floral. If he wants to remove this one, I don't mind that much now that I have plenty of lands. Timur Calls the Dead, okay. The only thing he can exile is Kroxa. He's gonna decline. So here I'm gonna go Mammoth plus Oven. Could have gone Goose in case I draw an untapped land. Opponent, in the meantime, being unlucky, did not hit a creature in enchantment, still only has Kroxa. Also does not have the correct mana to even try to bring back Kroxa this turn. Any removal he uses, I'll just eat the creature with my Oven. Okay, so I drew a land. I'm gonna play the Mammoth tapped. I don't want to play out the Mammoth and then lose my creatures to removal spells and not be able to cast any of my Troll Kings. So here goes the Goose. Pass the turn. So hopefully next turn I'm able to get double Troll King. Opponent still is not able to bring back Kroxa. Extinction Event. So I'm sacking the Mammoth, then the opponent can either choose odd or even. He can only get one creature. So he's getting rid of the Goose. I still get to keep one creature. One mana producing creature. And now we go Troll King into Troll King. Put Lethal on the battlefield. And if the opponent has another Extinction Event, that's not the best for us, but at least we still have the Oven to save one Troll King. Okay, that's gonna be it for match 2. Okay, match 3 on the play. Going to keep this hand versus Yorion. We have a Trail of Crumbs for card advantage and a Thrashing Brontodon to get rid of Elspeth Conquers Death. Okay, nice, a Troll King. Hopefully we can find an Oven before we cast Troll King so he doesn't get exiled. So this is Esper Yorion. So we're gonna play a land and pass here. Just gonna sack the food, try and find an Oven. Omen of the Sea, one top, one bottom. Okay, more colors. So this could be Mardu Splash Blue. Okay, see what we can find. We find a Henge. Not the worst, but also gonna take some time before I can get that on the battlefield. Gonna play Bonders and Brontodon. And keep one mana up even if he has a removal spell. I can at least destroy his Omen here. It is important because Yorion can blink that. So next turn we can go Troll King Kugla. I guess Kugla is going to be the play here. Hopefully the opponent does not have Elspeth Conquers Death here. But even if he does, if I find the land, I'll be able to go Troll King with Oven. And if he doesn't have it, I'm just going to have Great Henge into Oven. And the opponent's going to be in a very difficult position. Okay. Kugla sticks. So here comes the Great Henge. Guess I'll start with it by attacking with Kugla. Trying to get rid of his golden egg. Works. I'm not gonna play out the Troll King here because without Oven it's just gonna die to him having Extinction Event with the Kugla. I'm gonna play the land tap to keep up the mana for the Bonders. Opponent entrance cycles. Okay, here comes the Elspeth Conquers Death finally. Probably gonna get rid of my Henge. Or no. Gonna get rid of Kugla. So first I'm gonna use Bonders. Draw an additional card. Then I'm gonna use a Witch's Oven. Turn that Kugla into 2 food. Now we can go all out here. Start off with the Troll King. Another goose. I guess the first goose. And a trail of crumbs. And pass the turn. Okay, opponent going for an Amaria's Call. I don't care too much about that. Does the opponent have... The opponent does have an Archon in his graveyard, so I could use Brontodon to kill his Elspeth Conquerors. But at the same time, I do want to save Brontodon for some more important things. So here, if he double blocks, I get the Troll King back. If he doesn't double block, he's going to take 8, and I'm going to use Wicked Wolf to kill one of them off. And I think I'm also going to be using the Brontodon, just so he doesn't get too many lifelinkers on the battlefield with Archon. A Lovestruck Beast. Not going to pay too much mana for that. Do still want to activate Brontodon. So destroy the Elspeth Conquerors. Opponent concedes onto the sideboard. Extra 2 Brontodons. Don't really want Vivien because of Elspeth Conquerors. And I guess just sideboard 1 Ooze. And the Kugla. That's gonna be it. Okay, game 2 on the draw. Looks like a fine hand. We have a Goose, Trail Crumbs, 3 lands. Now we even drew a Brontodon. So I'm leading with a Goose in case I happen to draw an untapped land. So I can use immediately Trail Crumbs. Okay, no such luck. Now the question is, do I still play it out? I think it's better to not play it out and just pass the turn. The opponent could have Skyclave and just exile my Trail of Crumbs. If he has Skyclave and he exiles my Goose, I'm completely fine with that. Opponent having double plains in a 4 to 5 color deck is not great for him, but he mostly doesn't need the other colors, so scrying on his main phase, okay. So he might have forgotten an upkeep stop. Or this is just, yeah, okay, that's also a good move. Scry before egg. Another plains, okay, that's pretty bad for the opponent. I found another land. So I could take out his tome, but I think I'll just progress my game plan instead of trying to deny him 2 more scries. And you also need to use Goose and Sack of Food for that to work. I don't think I'm willing to do all of that. And the opponent also just naturally drew up Fabled Passage, so it worked out fine for me. Okay, there's Doom Foretold. Gonna use Goose. I'm also gonna use Goose on my upkeep before I sacrifice it. So here I'm gonna take the 6th land to be sure to be able to cast Troll King. Here I'm gonna use Goose again before I sacrifice it. Then I'm gonna use Brontodon to sack Doom Foretold, to destroy Doom Foretold, not sack it. Now I can take another Troll King. Get rid of the goose. Drop turn. Play Brontodon. And I'm gonna pass. He's gonna most likely sack his egg. I'm fine with that. I'd rather have it in the graveyard right now because the part of it making mana is actually relevant for the opponent here. He's actually gonna sack the tome over that. So end of turn I am going to sack and destroy the Doom Foretold. We'll see if the opponent does have another one. Opponent puts Yorion to his hand. End of turn, destroy his Doom Foretold. Okay, a goose, that's a nice draw. I wanted to play out the Mammoth, but now with me drawing Goose, I don't want to go Goose and Mammoth because those are two odd creatures. And then they would just die to Extinction Event, so I'm going to go one odd, one even creature here. Okay, so he's using the egg for blue mana so he can cast his Omen of the Sea. If he wants to Elspeth Conquers my Wicked Wolf, I'm completely fine with that. Double top, okay. There's an Elspeth Conquers. So I'm not going to be able to play Troll King unless I find Oven. Okay, find specifically Oven. So go Troll King Oven. Now I can play around Elspeth Conquers Death. Okay, opponent casting his Yorion. Most likely gonna exile Elspeth Conquers an Omen of the Sea. Okay, gonna draw a card. He's not going to be able to exile Troll King. Okay, a Brontodon, that's also nice. So I'm gonna start with the Troll King, putting some cards in my hand with the Trail of Crumbs. There's another Oven, excellent for the second Troll King. Also find the land. So I can continue here and still destroy the Elspeth Conquers, a great henge. So I could henge here, but then if he has another Yorion, I just lose the henge immediately. So I'm gonna go Brontodon, destroy the Conqueror's Death immediately, so the Oven is 1 mana next turn. Pass here. So next turn I have Troll King, Henge, and Witch's Oven all to play. Okay, opponent's scrying 1 with the Temple. Extinction Event, sure. Gonna sacrifice the Troll King. If he wants to stay odd, he also loses his Yorion. Yep, he doesn't want to lose it. So I'll take 4. End of turn. Gonna use my Goose. A backup Henge. So bring back the Troll King. I'm not gonna use any of my activations. I'm just gonna play out the things from my hand, and Henge is gonna refuel me anyway. So here's a second Troll King. And the second Oven. Play this and pass. So now if the opponent has Extinction Event, I can protect both Troll Kings. Elspeth Conquer, sure. Anything he takes out, I can replace. Sack the Troll King. Okay, end of turn, sack food. And that's going to be it for match 3. If you enjoyed the video, remember to hit that like button, subscribe, or leave a comment down below. If you want to say hi or have any ideas on improvements I could make on my future videos. See you in the next video.